Let's say Rosenberg went on the pre-Summer Jam stage and was like, Smoke DZA is not hip hop, he makes Starship music. Would you go on that big stage and perform?
100%.
How about you, though?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Alright, I wanna hear.
I'm saying F him, but you know what I'm saying? If that was my case, I would, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Like, everybody got an opinion. That shit like Facebook. Everybody got one. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, I would try to prove him wrong. Like, what? I'll probably diss him on stage and all that. That's my man. You know what I mean? But Nicki is a whole nother artist. I mean, she done sold 4 million records and all that. Like, she don't have to take that, you know? So,
Okay, you working on any projects right now?
got my album coming out June 19th. Called Thompson.
Speaking of which, where'd you get that name? Rugby Thompson.
Well, I got an infatuation with rugby polo. Polo Empire is like one of my favorite shows. So Nucky Thompson is like the lead character on Polo Empire, so I mixed the rugby with Nucky and Rugby Thompson.
That's definitely exhibits some of your creativity. Are there any other creative things on your album that you partook in, or a lot of people hands on with the projects?
Well, the album is totally produced by Harry Fraud. He did a shot called French and a lot of big records. It was I guess it was half and half. Him making the beats and me rapping, and then I got a lot of people that came and added to it, like Action Bronson, Currency, it's my only jet, like Donald Genesis from Our Future. Who else? Damn, I'm listening to something.
You're not missing nobody. A lot of people work for the best.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. Who else? Thurston Howard III, Low Life, Young Low, Schoolboy Q, Sean Price, ASAP 12.
Okay.
Yeah, so you was just on Rosenberg Radio.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
How did that go?
How was that experience?
Oh, it was crazy. It's my first time on live radio, so I mean, it was kind of ill. Plus, it was after Summer Jam, so that was kind of weird.
After the whole
Did you go to Summer Jam?
Yeah, I performed that on the festival stage.
How was it?
It was crazy.
Was it your first time?
My first time.
So it must have been crazy, right?
And they knew who I was, so it was like,
That was the best feeling.
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, we can't wait till you get on that big stage.
Yeah, soon.
Next year.
Next year, word. Shout out to my brother Big Crit and Spitter. They got albums up there and all that.
Yeah, Currency was on BET yesterday.
Yeah,
I was
106.
pretty hype about that.
Yeah, it's rapping for the life.
You know, to see all of y'all, when y'all get the shine you deserve, Aldoe, you already know, BX up all day.
Don't next. You see.
Riding with you.
That was my next question. Like, you're obviously a very familiar face. How did this relationship come into place? Like, how did you guys meet? Was it the music, personal?
It was through some mutual friends, and then we just maintained the relationship for us. This is my guy.
What growth do you see in yourself? What differences do you see in yourself?
Well, same as Doe said, just as a person. I mean, just going through different shit, like touring and seeing different states and different countries and shit.
Let's talk about that. Smokers Club.
Yes.
Yeah. Smokers Club Part 3 is going down July 13th or some shit like that. With it's me, Juicy J, Fat Trell, Chip the Ripper, Joey Badass. It's a cool little staff of people we going out with this time. I mean, it's a little different than the last time with Lead Currency and Big Crit and Method Man, but should be a good show.
What's the difference?
Yeah,
why is it different? Yeah.
Well, I mean, those are my friends. You know what I mean? Like, everybody I collab with is, I got like a personal relationship with. So, I mean, going out with Crit and Spittle was just like a regular, normal shit, you know what I mean? But now, it's a lot of people I did meet before, a lot of artists I didn't meet. So, you gotta get to know these personalities. And being on the bus with a nigga for 30 days is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, from the last one was more so like, pothead, brotherly type shit. And this one is like a little more business.
Okay.
But it should be fun. I mean, Shice is going. That's my big one.
Do you plan on switching up every year? You plan on doing something different every year?
Well, this may be my last Smokers Club.
Why?
I mean, I won't say it's my last, but me think it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just because I'm trying to do
other things.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But,
Are they
that's
receptive to your music out there?
We did Webster Hall the other day. That's in New York. And you know, New York is like the
It's a
hardest
tough crowd.
place. Especially, you know, we from here, so they don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But them niggas knew my words.
That's not true, Smoke. I went to a show of yours. Sadie, where was it?
Highland Ballroom.
Oh,
Highland Ballroom.
Crazy.
And the crowd was very, very
Yeah, I mean, you
receptive.
know,
Like
but-
they, to you, like I don't know. They,
Right.
I think you acting kind of humble right now. The crowd, like people they bangs with you hard.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
They know his shit.
He was on Rosenberg. Come on, he's crying right now.
You know, doing radio and even just like whether it be our radio or live, like kind of stuff. I noticed that the most humble people always know that they're gonna make it. Do you feel like you made it at the time what you wanted to? Do you feel like it took longer than expected?
Oh, it took a year. It took fucking 10 years for me to get to where I kind of want to be. And I'm still, you know, as an artist.
Did you have a set goal as far as like I want to be there in 3 years? Like, do you feel like 10 years was too long? Was that the time?
I feel like I'm right on time.
Okay.
Because, you know, with those 10 years, it was like I got to see a lot of shit from other people. And, you know what not to do once I get there. So it was kind of like...
So right now you're like 10 years was good, obviously, because you felt like you said through watching everybody else's experience, it taught you so much more, and you were able to, I guess, learn from mistakes and know what not to do and what to do. Do you feel like if you were put on earlier that you would have made the most common mistakes, or you think that you were more knowledgeable at a younger age more than most people?
Nah, I would've made those things. I mean, it's a lot of shit that you just can't avoid, and by me just being around and seeing people go through it, you know, all right, I won't go this way because I saw this way. You know what happened with this guy, so I won't do that. But I mean, it was perfect timing for me. You know what I mean? Like performing by myself in front of big crowds and shit. I was like,
Have you ever been in a position where somebody has doubted you and your ability, and
All my life.
you've proven them wrong, or have you shied away from it?
Still up to this day, I'm proving niggas wrong. I mean, but that's what everybody, you know, everybody gonna have something to say, you know. I'm doing a promo run right now, so I'm all over New York because it's out.
Are there any specific spots you do? Are you hitting colleges?
No, because colleges are not smoke friendly. And I don't want to
Well, they are.
But, I would be booked if they want to book me, but I don't think they want to book me because I think Howard booked me for 420. And then they finally, I guess, did their research and found out who I was, and they was like, oh, nah, it's too much traffic.
I mean, it says it on your name, Smoke Business.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. After Rosenberg said that on the stage, how did it feel to perform on the stage?
It was regular, they was ready.
Yeah?
I mean, the festival stage is way different than
Than the actual stage.
You know, because the festival stage is more like intimate with like everybody.
Your fans
Exactly.
and people who know you're going to be there.
Exactly. But a lot of people didn't know I was going to be there because I wasn't advertised for. I came out with a big crib. You know what I mean?
So I'm sure it was a big surprise.
It was a big surprise.
It was a big surprise to your fans out there. They're like, oh.
Yeah.
How did you get those with Big Crit?
Well, me and Chris signed to the same label, same management, cinematic music. And around the time he was coming into the game, you know what I mean, we was both on the come up on the internet doing the same kind of thing. And just that bond just stuck and, you know, 4 or 5 tours in, you know what I mean. Got the #1 album in the country right now.
So is there any artists currently that you would like to work with that you haven't worked with?
Snoop.
Yeah.
Is it because he's smooth on?
Yeah.
Listen, I love.
He's like this. He's
Listen,
like.
I'm really not the starstruck type, but if I see Snoop, I think I would like cry. I think I would like lose my mind. I probably faint and shit.
No, seriously.
I love Snoop.
He's been out since.
I feel like we would be best friends. Like, yo, I'm chilling, smoking with Snoop. Yeah.
While interviewing you, I've noticed that you use the word bonds a lot. Has there been any bonds that have been broken based on your progress and your success and friends that have distanced themselves from you because maybe they're upset that you are big now?
That's a great question. I heard sometimes, but
So on the reverse side, has there been any relationships built that you want to believe is sincere, yet you're hesitant to believe that it's sincerely a friend versus somebody trying to just be around?
Every day, but I mean, I'm kind of good at like.
I was gonna ask how do you handle that? I was gonna ask how do you handle that situation?
Because I mean, I'm from 119th Street, so I didn't see a whole bunch of niggas that just try to be in and not really be like sincere about it. But I don't know. My circle was real small, so it's kind of hard to get in that circle as of right now. So I don't really see that around right this second. But of course, there's a lot of people that's always constantly hitting my phone telling me what they can do. Yo, what's good? You know what I mean? Show days, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, I know.
Yeah. While we're here, I wanted to say, like, I appreciate being able to see, like, Al sit here and support you. Like, it's hard for a guy who is just as popular as you to just sit here and truly be humble about being here to support you. So, props to you for doing that. Like, I love the support. Like, you always talk about females supporting females, but it's hard to see a dude support a dude, let alone a dude that's just as popular doing his own music and sit here and be like, I'm here for my dude. Like,
right.
You know?
For Smoke to be so humble, when Gisella's like, yo, remember Smoke? Yo, Smoke doing his thing. I'm like, yeah.
I'm like, yo, I hit Smoke. I told him he better be here for the season because he's doing his thing. He said he coming. Chris like, now he coming. I was like, all right, listen, the clock is ticking. I better see him up there. But we appreciate both of you guys for coming. But we'll be back. We're gonna jump into a song.